since the agency was founded in the months after 9/11. But that's over 10 years at 450 airports. On average, 5.5 breaches per airport per year. Everything from a misplaced bag to doors left open and passengers walking into secure areas. But also more serious scenarios, like the man who recently flew across country on an old boarding pass and expired ID. The stun gun found on a JetBlue flight last week. Or fake weapons regularly smuggled through checkpoints by TSA auditors. While the TSA conducts security reviews of every airport every year,
almost had a rollover.
It only conducted joint reviews with the FBI at 17% of the nation's highest risk airports.
Growler.
250% of 450 airports with the FBI every year. No. The idea that you haven't conducted joint vulnerability assessments in 83% of our nation's airports is not acceptable.
Today, the security director for Israel's Ben Gurion to shift its focus to more than dangerous weapons.
The technology that we have is enough to provide us with a reasonable level.
Iron Hills.
Rafi Rohn says the TSA needs
Black IPA.
and the elderly as extreme security threats.
First of all, you have to identify the risk.
Wonderful aroma.
Then you can adjust the level.
Wonderful aroma.
Following up on that, just a short time ago, the TSA emailed me a statement saying, quote, "We are working on common sense changes that will strengthen security by looking more at the people."
Got a growler of it last night.
And focusing on the highest risk threats. It would appear, Brian, that the TSA has got the message and things may soon change. Back to you.
We'll look for in this space.
Iron Hill Brewing, Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
National tonight. Tom, thanks. Now
Let's see if I can get
what the government now has. The question is, how closely do any of us
no information on this.
All those charges on there. When unauthorized charges show up in that jumble of numbers, it's known in the trade as cramming.
Oliver's just joined me.
Today, a Senate
Where you at, Oliver?
it's become a national epidemic, costing
he's here somewhere.
$2 billion.
House beers. Let's go with monthly releases.
Tonight from our senior investigative correspondent, Lisa Munn.
Seasonal Belgian.
Arnold was shocked to find almost $300
July, okay.
on phone bills. One for her very
July.
800 number. I laughed because I thought, you know, an
Right here, it's called the Dark Ritual. Release date was July the 8th. That's why it tastes so fresh. Original gravity on this is 1065. Color is at a 30, IBU of 65 with an ABV of 6.5%. It says our black IPA brewed with a more intense black color and lots of American hops for distinctive hop flavor and aroma.
$1 or $2.
And it does have a wonderful aroma. Absolutely wonderful. It's got a nice solid backbone to it. I've just finished a glass of this and I'm doing another one here.
I'm Lisa Myers with NBC News, which says consumers are charged
The head.
for services they authorize.
The head is creamy. Actually,
Unmarked building.
the head's got a nice flavor to it as well. It's real creamy. You can see actually it's lacing off the glass. This is a nice beer. Definitely nice, dark roasted.
Senate investigators say since 2006, Verizon, AT&T,
Dark roasted malts.
have raked in
Nice bitter. I really wish I knew what the hops were in this, but I'm going to guess. I don't really think it's a predominantly Cascade hop because it doesn't really have that heavy. I'm sure there's a little bit in there, but it's not a real strong grapefruit like those Cascades usually do. It's a really nice balance, actually. It's a real nice hop balance to it, with a nice roasted roasted malt backbone to it. This is really a good beer. I'd have to say so far, other than their barley wine that I've had out there, this is probably my favorite. I don't usually drink more than one black IPA at a time, and this is my second one here since I got home. And I'm really liking it. Really liking it. Actually, what I would do instead of rating this on the scale of a black IPA, because I can only rate it against what I've had. My black IPA was about as strong as an IPA, black IPA can get. I mean, it was actually over the top. And I've had a few other black IPAs, a few home brews, mostly all brew pub black IPAs. I haven't had a commercial. Well, I don't want to say commercial. That's not the right word. A craft beer, per se, black IPA. But actually, it's kind of a play. It should be called a black. It shouldn't be an IPA because it's not a pale. Obviously, it's dark. I mean, you can't even see through it, but it is clear. I mean, it pours nice and clean. It's a clean beer. I'm rambling. So I'd have to. I can only gauge it against what I've had, and I'm going to go on a limb here and say this is probably the best black IPA that I've had, for the exception of the black IPA down at Virginia at the. Can't remember what the name of the brewery was, but when we were down at Black Dog Saloon, Larry took us over to a brewery that's in Norfolk, and took us through. The guy gave us a tour and everything of the brewery, which was freaking fantastic. The black IPA that he had on there was off the hook. That was the best. That was a 10 out of 10 black IPA. I'm going to give this a 9. This is right next to that. I mean, I like it because it's a drinkable IPA, and it's an easy drink, for what it is. Outstanding beer. 9 out of 10. Definite 9 out of 10. If you're in the area, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Iron Hill Brewery. You can look it up on the internet. ironhillbrewery.com. And check out what they got. They got some good beers. I had their, it should be here towards the bottom. Oh, the cask conditioned. I had it wasn't the Rogan Bear. It wasn't an Abbey. I had I don't remember what it was, but it was whatever they had on cask at the time, which I'm a huge fan of that. Anyways, I'm rambling again. Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Iron Hill Brewery. If you're there, stop in, try their beer. It's good. Their food's off the hook, too. If you're in there and you want something to eat, their pizza and wings, it's good shit. This is S.J. Poor from Little Face Brewing. Remember, folks, enjoy the fruits of your labor. Brew beer. Enjoy.